Welcome to Mind, Body and Soul. And it is a very, very overcast, cloudy day here in Scotland where we haven't seen the sun much. But tonight I want to turn your attention to a very, very important teaching indeed. And I encourage you to listen to this as many times as it takes for it to set into your mind. Why our words matter. Many believe that when they speak, they are just uttering meaningless utterances, sounds and symbols without consequence. However, this is not true, nor is it the case. The words that we speak come from the thoughts that we think, and therefore carry great weight and value. For everything has been created by thought, and nothing that exists could be created without thought. If you don't believe me, just look around. Everything you can see, hear, touch, taste, smell, all came from a thought. A few days ago, I was facing a nagging back injury, worse than any others which I had encountered up until this point in my journey. The experience, I believe, was divine and will serve as a great example in this teaching. The back injury was simply chronic. I had numbness down my right leg, pins and needles frequently, and every time I tried to stand, my legs would buckle under my own weight. I knew something was severely wrong, but I didn't know how or where this had happened. Many in this situation would have been focused solely upon the pain and the lack of movement, being home alone, and in these situations would become quite scared indeed. However, earlier on in the year, I had encountered and studied at great length the entire I Am discourses by Ascended Master Saint Germain. In this book, he speaks of the importance of the I Am statements. Bear with me, it may sound a little out there, but give it a chance. Many people never become aware that when they speak or when they use the words I am and say that they have not, they cannot, they do not, they are spiritually confirming what they believe about themselves, and as such, that's what they see happening in their lives over and over and over again. Don't believe me? How many people will use the phrase I am and usually end it with a negative? And you see that play out in people's lives all the time. They're tired, they're worn out, they're fed up, they don't like life. Or the ones that say that they haven't enough money. And that's the very thing that they haven't. Or that money isn't important. And they will turn around and they will never have enough. So how we use our words is really important. Returning to this story momentarily, I wish to deviate for a moment. I knew of a lady who shared a story with me about a daughter who desperately needed the love of her father. Unfortunately, the father was so consumed by his own angers and frustrations from his past experiences that he found it impossible within himself to summon the love that his daughter desperately desired, and instead only focused upon the negative and in his mind how worthless his daughter was. As a result, his daughter believed all of the lies that he saw in his own perception filter. She believed herself to be worthless. She believed herself to be incapable of being loved, and as a result ended up going from wild experience to wild experience, and her life became really difficult. However, when she started to change how she saw herself and not allowing someone else to define her, her entire life began to change. What we believe about ourselves will manifest in our external world. What we believe internally will present itself externally. With that in mind, I want to go back to the story of my back. I remembered these teachings from Saint Germain, and I began to speak in the divine spirit saying, I am perfect health, even if my external world may not yet reflect it. I can walk normally and unaided. I can bend normally. It took a little time for my brain not to worry about the twinges here and there that did occur from time to time. And when they did, I simply kept my mind fixed. I am health. I am capable of walking without pain. I am able to bend normally without pain. The alternative would have been to give in to the external pain and struggle that I was presented with. Desiring to opt for the positive, I kept myself and my mind calm and began always to speak in the Spirit. For if everything is divine as I believe it to be and of the Spirit, then it makes sense to operate out of this mind. I do not tell you this as some freaky-deaky-doo mumbo-jumbo, but rather to present to you what really happened and what I have found to be true for me and for others. We become what we think. We become what we speak. So by using your words and mind, you have the power inside yourself to be able to heal yourself. It is all divine. You have been presented with the most amazing supercomputer ever known to man in your body. It is up to you how you use it. As always, my friends, have a mind that is attached to nothing and open to everything, and simply give it a try. I am love, I am peace, I am prosperity, I am cared for, I am capable of attracting everything that I desire into my life. Most of all, I am divinely love. I love everybody and everybody loves me. What's the alternative? To sit and focus on the life-defeating misery, which you will, and again I say you will see and feel every single day of your life if you operate out of that mindset. I know which I prefer, having been on both sides of the coin, and I prefer operating out of what could be and the amazing stories that I can tell. Namaste, my friends. God bless. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Tell a friend, because this could be the very thing that they need to hear in their hour of struggle. And until next time, have a phenomenal week wherever you are in the world, and we'll catch you soon.